ज्वाइन करते हैं तो आप स्टार्ट कीजिए। अल्लाह के पाक नाम से हम शुरू करते हैं। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। I request Chairman Rotary Pakistan Media Center, Iqbal Qureshi sahab, PGD Iqbal Qureshi sahab, to share with us his point of view about the course and how Rotary Pakistan Media Center is endeavoring to contribute towards the image building of Rotary Pakistan. Iqbal bhai, over to you.
Thank you very much, Imran. Imran Ghaznavi sahab, is a wonderful initiative you have taken, and I was expecting that I would be the second, and I could have listened something from Faiz Kadwai sahab already, but anyway, he must be right coming. He's not in Pakistan, as all of you know. ये जो प्रोग्राम आपने इमरान भाई शुरू किया है, मैं समझता हूँ कि बेसिकली हम कहते हैं ना कि जो दिखता है वो बिकता है। तो इस वक्त हमारे पास एक बहुत बड़ी ज़रूरत है इस बात की कि जो कुछ भी रोटरी दुनिया में करती है और जो कुछ भी रोटरी पाकिस्तान में करती है, इसकी इंफॉर्मेशन हमारे मेंबर्स को नहीं पहुंचती। तो जब मेंबर्स को नहीं पहुंचती तो ये समझ में नहीं आता है लोगों को कि हम रोटरी हमने क्यों ज्वाइन की है, हमारे क्या प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं और हम उसको कैसे करेंगे। तो ये एक सोच हमारे जहन में थी बहुत अरसे से। इसके बाद आहिस्ता आहिस्ता ये चीज़ें डेवलप होती रहीं और अब इसको ज़रा ब्रॉड लेवल पर हम चाहते हैं कि प्रिंट मीडिया से लेकर सोशल मीडिया तक हम इसको बेहतर तरीके से एक दूसरे के साथ कोऑर्डिनेशन कर लें, और ये कोऑर्डिनेशन जितनी बेहतर होगी उतना ही हमारे लिए बहुत फायदेमंद साबित होगा। अब इसकी क्योंकि बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशन हमारे पास नहीं होती पूरे मेंबर्स को, और होता ये है क्योंकि क्लब्स बड़े अच्छे से काम कर रहे होते हैं, जैसे स्मार्ट विलेजेस पे बहुत अच्छा काम इस वक्त पाकिस्तान में हो रहा है, और ये एक बहुत बड़ा इनिशिएटिव है जो कि हमारे फैज कदवाई साहब की तरफ से इनिशिएट हुआ है। और इसी तरीके से और बड़े बड़े काम जो हैं हमारे प्लान में हैं लिटरेसी के हवाले से भी। लेकिन क्या है कि हम एक दूसरे को जब आइडियाज़ एक दूसरे को बताएंगे, समझाएंगे, और जो कुछ हम कर रहे हैं चाहे वो छोटा काम हो या बड़ा हो, तो उससे एक लोगों को थोड़ा सा इंसेंटिव मिलेगा इस चीज़ का। तो इमरान भाई आप शुरू करें, अपना प्लान बताएं एक डिटेल में, ताकि जितने पार्टिसिपेंट हैं उनको सही तरीके से इस बात की इदराक हो कि एक्चुअली वो हम क्या करना चाहते हैं और किस तरह करना चाहते हैं। लेकिन मैं तमाम लोगों से उनको वेलकम भी कहूँगा जिन्होंने अब तक ज्वाइन किया है या बाद में ज्वाइन करेंगे, और जो चीज़ें भी हैं उसके छोटे छोटे नोट्स ज़रूर बना के रखें, और फिर इसके बाद उस पर बाकायदगी से अमल भी करें, क्योंकि ये जब तक हम खाली सुनने की हद तक रखेंगे और इस पर पार्टिसिपेट करके इस पर अमल नहीं करेंगे, फ़ायदा नहीं होगा इसका। तो इसका फ़ायदा हासिल करने के लिए हमें सब कुछ करना चाहिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू वेरी मच इकबाल भाई, बहुत शुक्रिया। Ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome everybody, and as soon as RAD joins, actually वो अभी मेरे राब्ते में थे, it's very early in the morning, वो सारी रात जागते रहे वहाँ पे भी, और शायद उनकी फोन की बैटरी खत्म हो गई है, तो जो ही ऑनलाइन होते हैं तो I'll request him to say a few words. बहरहाल I'll be bilingual. I think बाहर से भी जोन से भी कुछ लोग ज्वाइन करेंगे हमें, so I'll be mostly in English. Rotary Pakistan and Rotary Pakistan Media Center are pleased to on the commencement of first phase of our online public image training session. These modules, there are 5 one-hour modules which shall be held every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And these courses are designed, yes, for every Rotarian, but especially for club presidents, president nominees, president-elects, secretaries, public image chairs of the club, district public image chairs, and their respective teams from District 3271 and 3272 and beyond. It also applies to all districts and of the entire zone. The session will be of 60 minutes. I think today's session will a little bit stretched about 15-20 minutes, but mostly the session will be of 60 minutes, and it will include 15 minutes of Q&A. But I would like to request that आप अपने जो questions हैं वो chat box में भी डाल दें ताकि हम उसको भी collectively response कर दें. The first session जो है हमारा that will be today we'll be doing very basic. I think हो सकता है सब कुछ आपको पता हो लेकिन हम refresh करेंगे. The first session will be about Rotary brand and reporting activity template हम आपको देंगे जो अपने project की आपने reporting कैसे करनी है. उसके बाद जो अगला session होगा next week, that will be public image and community engagement के ऊपर होगा. Third session जो होगा वो showcasing Rotarians as people of action. Fourth session जो होगा वो ethics and goal setting. और उसके बाद जो fifth session होगा जो कि हम fifth week में जाएंगे, that will be media reporting or engagement. It's very important to note that upon successful completion of all these 5 modules, all registered participants, हमारे पास सारी registrations आई हैं, हमारे पास सारा data bank है और हम उनको उनका जो RI registration number है उससे coincide करके हम उनको public image graduation certificate देंगे और this certificate will be issued by Rotary Pakistan and Rotary Pakistan Media Center. And icing on the cake is that on the end of each module, we will send you MCQs जो कि आपने हमें वापस भेजने हैं और उसकी basis पे हम आपको judge करेंगे और the passing marks are 80% and I'm sure that everybody will get 100% from these training sessions. So this is the basic brief on this. And now I will start on my first presentation, One Voice, Every Club, Your Logos. So next. Yes, next. So we need to see that what is brand. You may think of a brand as simply a product. For example, the kind of rice or a bread or a coffee you buy. Or you may think of a brand as a logo and advertising slogans. So when you think of Rotary as Rotary's brand, you may think of our name and wheel. जैसे आप brand के बारे में सोचते हो, तो जब when you close your eyes and you think that Rotary wheel or Rotary का नाम जो है वो आपके सामने आता है. So moving on, next slide. So it's true that logos visually communicate an organization's brand or identity. So brand is basically identity of your organization. But a brand is more than its logo. याद रखिए, जैसे we have our names. हर इंसान का अपना एक नाम है, अपनी एक आइडेंटिटी है, बट नाम उसकी शख्सियत, पर्सनालिटी को जो डिपिक्ट करता है, that is we call a personal brand. So brand is more than a logo, and Rotary's brand is much bigger than its wheel. Next. What else is a brand? A perception. It's how others think about the organization, not how the organization sees itself. It's very important. It's very, very important that we should realize that it's not, perception is not what an organization think about itself. It's what others think about the organization. That is a perception. Uske baad, then we have an emotional connection. Any brand has to be connected with the people. So it's the bond the organization has with the public as well as its members. So it has, the brand organization has a bond within its all stakeholders, whether they are public, whether organization, and all related organizations which are directly or indirectly involved with that organization. And then a promise. Every brand has a promise. It's a commitment to offering unique value and experience. So, you know, you're attracted towards a brand. If let's say, for example, market mein there's a floor unbranded pada hua hai, and then there's a floor atta jisko hum kehte hain, wo branded hai, packed hai, or from a good company. So you pay more to buy that branded flour atta because you see value, promise, and emotional connection with that brand. Next, a distinct concept. It is how the organization differentiates itself from others. That's very obvious. And then, last but not the least, a recognizable logo used consistently and repeatedly. It provides instant recognition and understanding. Next. Please अपने notes लेते रहिए, or everybody can take the notes and then put in the chat box or Q&A के अंदर जब we'll ask them, so you can ask the questions. Common elements of a powerful brands, organizations with strong brands, as you've seen, that have consistent visual identity and voice, use consistent and compelling communications, offer consistent and positive experiences, have brand champions, brand ambassadors. That's very important. And you know that the world is capturing the brand. There was a brand, the concept of brand loyalty, and now we have moved on to the concept of brand love. So if you go on research, academic research, so ek zamane mein, when we were doing our business administration masters, we used to write new research papers on the brand loyalty. But now we have moved on to the brand love. So it's capturing the human minds with their relationship. Now we'll talk about what is Rotary's brand. Our brand reflects who we are as well as who we want to be. It's our essence. Rotary brings together leaders from all continents, cultures, and occupations to exchange ideas and take action for communities around the world. How do we want people to think? Next. Again, wahi panch elements jo I will explain on the brands. Then now I'm just explaining how Rotary wants all these 5 elements. A perception. Rotary is an organization committed to using our connections, experiences, and skills to work together to create lasting change. So a perception, what we want is the experience and skills of our connections working together to create a lasting change. That's very important for Rotary. That's very important for Rotarians. And that's very important for us. Emotional connection. Rotarians and Rotaract clubs work with their communities to develop trust and create bonds. So people want to join, donate, volunteer, or work with us. It's very important. Until and unless there is an emotional connection between the organization and the people, you cannot commit to give out your time, to give out your money, and to create a lasting change. It's very important that emotional connection has to be there. Next. A promise. Rotary joins leaders from all continents, cultures, and occupations to exchange ideas, take actions to create lasting change in our communities. This is the promise Rotary has for all of its stakeholders. A distinct concept. Rotary uses diverse perspectives of our 1.4 million members to solve the world's most challenging problems. As you know, we have 7 areas of focus, and Rotarians around the world are working day and night for the humanity and bring lasting change of the communities in need. And last but not the least, a recognizable logo. People become aware of who we are and what we do when members in the clubs constantly and correctly use our logos and our identity. Next. So, as you know that strong brands, how a strong brand helps your club. know that McDonald's has created a brand that's recognized worldwide. And because all of its restaurants use the McDonald's brand correctly, they benefit from this recognition too. Similarly, each Rotary and Rotaract club benefits when we all consistently and correctly use Rotary's logos, fonts, colors, and photography to strengthen